I didn't bring my what do you call this? I didn't bring my um oh shit. I didn't bring my bone conduction joints. I actually brought the regular earbuds today, the Raycons. So I'm able to tuck my ears in to my hat, which is kind of funny. But that's another side world. What's going on? Note. Side note. What's going on, world? Tongue tied and messing up my words, man. You know, one thing about me is I'm a victim of my own logic. Spoke about this before. My own addictions, man. Everybody got their own addictions. Everybody got their own things that they're addicted to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a victim of it. Comes down to the discipline, really. You know, comes down to the discipline, really, just to fight it off and fight through it realistically. You know, keeping the Quran bit on the side. I just felt like it was that type of day. I don't know why. I just felt like it might have been that type of day. Thought I might have ran into somebody that I might have to crash out on type of joint. I just don't know. You know, so that's what I'm saying. A victim of my own logic. I'm overthinking it. But you know, back to the addiction part, it's like I'm over here just chasing, you know, certain thrills, past thrills, if you will, past thrills, if you will. In order for me to do that, I'm over here treading environments that's real hostile. Yo, bro, what's going on? I'm doing all right, man. Yeah, doing all right, man. Yeah, it's kind of being transparent about my, you know, I overthink a lot. I'm a victim of my own logic, stuff like that. And then you know, a lot of times, like let's say it's well, when it was, and even like now, when it's an addiction thing, you know, not that I'm addicted to anything really. Well, I don't know if that's true, but I might be addicted to sleep if that's possible. You know, but that's necessary. It's like a necessary thing. Like it's a weird spiritual thing for me. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad, if that makes sense. But anyway, in order for me to tread certain addictions, man, I'll be treading in certain territories and places where it's like that's where the hostility comes in, and that's where the thought and the mind process starts to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Rody, what's up? Jack's Kit, what's up? But that's where I was like, that's why the title says victim of logic and addictions. You know what I'm saying? There was a time period too where even like when I used to drink a lot, and when I was drinking a lot, I was rationalizing why I deserve to get like a cocktail, why I deserve to get these shots, why I deserve to go out to drink. I worked so much overtime. I'm like, yeah, you really uploaded 8 times today? Oh, I gotta check it. You uploaded 8 times? Damn, let's go. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, Jax. And that's for the world to see. That's for the world to see. That's documented. That's for them to experience. You know what I'm saying? That's for them to see. Library wise, that's what you created. That's what I like to see, bro. That's what I like to hear. Let's go, man. Let's walk a bit, man. Let's move. We in the neighborhood. You know, it's actually, I grew up on this on top of the hill right here. You know, normally I'd be up on the other side of the hill, on the Madrona side. For those that were always wondering, but right now, you know, I'm over here, 18th. Oh, I saw the title and I was like, let me check on my bro. I appreciate that, man. Damn, I appreciate that. That's love. Also, the bike croc video is out. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Got you. The moon. Did you see that? Where's it at? Behind me? Hold on, let me zoom in. Watch this. There is a moon up there. It's kind of you can't really see it, but it's slightly crescent. But the moon is up there. Can you see that? You're cozy. Let me know if you saw the moon. But it's up there tonight. It's not a full moon. It's like a crescent moon or like a waning, not waning. I don't know what you call that. I guess that's like a waning moon when it's like that. That's where I'm watching me from. Oh, damn, what's up? Well, good looks, man. How's it up there, man? How's the weather up there? You're bringing the tides in at this time of day. It's nighttime too. Thank you for watching out from the moon, bro. Did you see me looking at you, looking up at you? But you got Red Shelter Drake first try. So you got the prize, bay. Hey, Hollow X Jack's got the Red Shelter Drake first try. That's crazy. Nah, man, let me go ahead and show you while I'm up here. I grew up here, man. Like, boom, you can't see shit. But look, you see this little parking lot? Right here at the edge of this parking lot, right on the left side. You know, that's where some of these houses used to stand. But more importantly, like literally where the edge of the fence is right here, fighting aliens, smoking space weed, and living space life, bruh. Let me know how that space life is. Not to be racist, are you black? That's what Keith said. I'm not though. I'm not. I don't know. You said not to be racist, but I don't know, it's not really. It's not a racist thing, bro. That's like it's a legit question. But see right here where the fence is at. Pretty much my house is pretty much right here. Kind of you can't really see it, but right there, you know that tree There was like a little shed in front of it, and then in front of the shed was just like our back porch and then the house, and then to the right would have been kind of where that lamp is at. This little lamp right there, or the little whatever you call it, construction joint. My cousin's house was next door, so my grandpa lived on this side, and then his sister, my grandma, lived on the right. We had these two houses next to each other. You know, you guys call it pea patches now, but it was just a garden that we had right in the middle, right here in the middle, and then there was like a giant bush. It was kind of like the size. Well, I ain't gonna say the size of a wall, but it was like maybe about 1 story high ish, and you couldn't really see over it, so you had to go around to the sides to see what was on the other side of the bush. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was growing up, like right here, really right here. I was your neighbor around that time. I remember. Yeah, you might have been. Might have been living right in the cut. But yeah, I might get impact on your birthday. I thought you had it already. I guess you don't. But there it is, man. You know, used to work over there. Almost crashed out. So then now it's like I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of there. But yeah, man. Oh, you and your friend are having a sleepover tomorrow. You guys about to battle? You guys about to battle it out? That's where I was, man. Then I'll say like on the other hand, oh, let me do that while I'm here. You don't. It's not there anymore, but there used to be a lab. So pretty much where the little lamp thing is, like the little the light thing. How's it going? Sorry. Like where the little light thing is, like there to the edge of the other fence, like on the other side, there was a little lab thing. And as kids, we used to ding dong ditch it. And then like like I said, their fence was like kind of towards our backyard, or like my cousins. So one of my cousins next door, this dude, him and my brother, bro, they said they saw a monkey. So I don't know if the monkey was really coming out. Um, I don't know if it was true, but they said they saw something that looked like a monkey jumping around in the back in the bushes. And it was funny because I asked someone who like years later who ended up working, who said they worked at those labs, and this is like 10, it would have been like, excuse me, 15, 20 years prior to me actually having the conversation with them. And they're like, oh yeah, they did have animals there. So the fact that your brother and your cousin saw a monkey get loose is probably true. It's probably true. Which cracked me the fuck up. You're about to start the villain arc, bro? Oh no. He says he probably gonna see 4 uploads. Keep on uploading. Also, maybe space them out. Like think about the hours you want to space them out, but that way you have content to just keep on flowing throughout the weeks and the days. But that's what's up. W Jax. Yeah, Jax is a dub. Dubs for Jax. Yeah, man. But like it's crazy because like the whole corner right here, this has been a parking lot for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Everything here used to be houses all along this. Now it's just all gravel. And there literally was about, so like from that fence area right there to like right here was like 3 houses. And I want to say once you like go down the street and around the corner, I'll show you in a second. This look hella different. They had hella more trees across the street. Hella more trees. They trimmed them down so people could see around the corner. Like if you're actually at the like if you're parked on the that's the DSHS over there, Department of Social and Health Services or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah. So pretty much like right, you see where that yellow fence is right there. There's these other like, it would have been like maybe like this house right here, and then there would have been like a second one. But if you walk through from like on the side of it, you walk through the side because there was no fences. Houses didn't have fences, and there was like a little tree in the middle, and you would just take a left at the tree, and it would be like a shortcut to get to around the block. So there used to be kind of like these shortcuts everywhere. But let me keep going. They had all the shortcuts everywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over here. Like I said, I'm usually not on this side of the hill, but might as well, man, since I'm up here. This is some childhood shit, really. Childhood joint right here. You feel me? Oh shit. But you need to find some shelter Drake combos. I like that thing. I like everything low flat. Low flat's my favorite bit. That and level. I'm more of a tack style kind of person. But yeah, I used to do a lot of podcasts up in here, man. I just sit there, chop it up in the dark and record. But this is the park I grew up at, more or less. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk over. Yeah, like I said, DSHS right there. All the kids who just run up and down. If it wasn't towards the end of the street at Jefferson, coming up this way towards Columbia, I got cousins that used to live over here. Now that shit is like man, that shit is just like all condos now, man. It's all gentrification now. Feel me? Let me walk through that B. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, y'all can't see it. I'm gonna hit the light. I ain't trying to disturb no homeless if that's what it is. Hold on, boom. Hit the little light on it. Right here, this the Firehouse Park. Firehouse Park right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, it might not mean nothing to y'all, man, but you know, cause you know we just play here, play ball tag. You know, get the kickball, throw it at somebody's head, play ball tag. You know, me and the homies after school used to get on these swings, swing as high as you can, then try to jump off towards the little sidewalk right there, or towards that way, the wood chips. Trying to jump as high as we can. Kind of crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good days, man. It's like damn near 20 years ago almost. Almost like 20 years ago. Shit, what the fuck I'm hearing? Used to post it right there on the bench, man. But we used to really, you know, we would really just hop through all the way to the little, we would spin this thing around, my bad. I can't see shit. Spin the merry-go-round. Spin that merry-go-round as fast as we could, and we try to jump in it. You know what I'm saying? Middle school shit. Over here testing shit. Testing your metal. Feel me? Boom, take the light out. But yeah, good times, man. I'm hearing shit. I'm hearing shit. Where that coming from, man? That's you? No, that ain't you. I'm hearing shit. But yeah, man. It's crazy. But Hollow, I appreciate you checking in, man. I'm chilling though. You know, I think I'm just kind of admitting a little bit to myself, you know. I get in my own way. I get in my own way at times, you know. Oh, here you go. Boom. So yeah, this used to be a little firehouse, actually like a legit firehouse. Kind of like around the time I was born, a little before my time. It was like a legit firehouse. He was working on a video before this. You're gonna post it after this. Oh yeah, okay. Hey, don't let me stop you from editing because you know I'll be doing this for an hour. I'm gonna be locked in for like an hour, just mobbing around. You know, legit used to be a firehouse. You know, they got the little thing here, but we call it Firehouse Park. But they got a whole new name for it. It's a historic building. They can't knock it down. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so Hollow, that was the thing. But hold on, before I get into that, the so-called self-reflection aspect, it's more of an admittance, like just an admitting to myself, I guess. Just chopping it up there. But I want to point out these little boom. You see these big ass condos they made? I don't know how was that 1, 2, 3, about 3 stories. There's like 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them. Matter of fact, let me show you right here. So this little driveway used to be my aunt slash one of my grandma's what do you call this, bro? Used to be one of her what do you call this? Her yards, front yard. So you know the house used to just stand right here. You know my cousin on my dad's brother, that side of the family. You know his wife. This is her side of the family over here. It used to be literally used to be a house. They knocked it down. They dug out some trenches right here underneath. You know what I'm saying? They built up these little condos. I don't know if they'll let me walk through it. I'm gonna go and do it anyway. Cause what's the camera gonna do? Just snitch on me? Fuck it, bro. I used to play basketball back here. Not what this looks like, but I'm saying I used to play basketball like where it used to be my aunt's house. So I'm gonna mob through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mob through this. Rody, you subscribe to Jax? That's what's up, man. Jax is a good dude. Yeah, you see this little fence? This is a new fence. They more or less refurbished it or whatever. But you know, sometimes the ball, because we would just be playing basketball back here, all up in the back. You know, basketball would go all the way to the neighbor's side, all the way back there. That's another long story. So we got to knock on the neighbor's house around the way. That's crazy. Oh, this lady's house still right here too. This older lady that lives in the house. Sometimes she by herself. It's kind of sad, man. But my aunt and my cousins used to go check on her. I might have, you know, if she's outside, I might say what's up to her. Let her know I'm so and so's nephew. You know, I'm hearing shit. I ain't seeing nothing though. But this is what it is now, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just all of us up here on top of this is Cherry Hill, basically. Cherry Hill, you know, there's no culture no more. You know, I don't see people outside like it used to be. It used to be just all these kids running around. A whole bunch of black kids, a whole bunch of Filipino kids just running around here. That's all it was, man. How's it going? How you doing? Yeah, that's crazy. So that's just like, man, this. Man, my aunt is Auntie Louie that used to live right here. So I'm just walking through, man. It's crazy, right? That's wild, man. I'm just showing people on live what it was. Yeah, this was the yard right here. Hold on. So where you see this dirt, pretty much where that ends, that's the neighbor right here. And then boom, right there. And then now it's like a driveway, which is crazy. So yeah, that's a trip, man. That's a trip. And this is like pre-fence before we had the fence. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Actually, I don't know when they put the fence. I think they had a steel fence, like those old, like kind of crisscross steel fences. I feel like that's always been there. But then, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to think about. Oh, and this right here. Let me go across the street. Oh shit, man. Soil is hella. Or the soil was hella like whatever. It's been a while, Max. What's good, Max? I'm on the. I'm just walking on the avenue I grew up on. There's like hella new condos and shit. You know. I just saw one of the neighbors' kids, walk past, or like he's older than me, but we're just tripping at the all the new construction. It's crazy right here. What's going on, Max? Max, where you been, man? Where you been, Max? Yeah, all this right here, the little condos right here. It used to just be a parking lot, and my me and my friend would come over here. It didn't matter if it was like a kickball or some shit. Like, let me see if I can walk through it. I don't know if I'm able to walk on the side. I don't want to be hella sus walking through people's like shit, people's property. People live here now. But yeah, man. All of this was just a lot. All this in front of me right here, where I'm facing the little camera, is just like a little lot. And then if I zoom in, hold on, boom, that corner right there used to just be a mound, like a hill. So kids used to play over there. Can't hop on live as much. You've been busy though, right? You've been playing football. I know you've been training, man. We had another kid in here that had baseball practice. Yeah, baseball, and there was another kid doing basketball. He was doing two sports. But how's the workouts been going, man? But no, you can't really see it. But it's like right diagonally across where you see the green light. That used to just be like a mound. It was this mound that how do I explain it, man? It was just like a hill, not like a like a little mound. That's hard to explain. But kids would just be over there playing and whatnot. The church always been here. You can't really see shit unless you fix a resolution. But it's over there. You know what I'm saying? It's Columbia right here. Training's been good. Yep, yep. This is good, man. I know you was talking about bench pressing and whatnot last time. My bad, Jax. Shelter Drake is underrated. Hey, Shelter Drake can knock some things out. It's kind of like a more aerodynamic and more powerful Wizard Arrow. Because Wizard Arrow has the potential, but at the same time, it's not really there. If that makes sense. But my bad, my bad. But yeah, at this church right here, this little church on the corner, they used to have the illest drum solos, the illest beats every Sunday. My God, I'm telling you, Saturday, Sunday, they were going in. They would go in, bro. Like you gotta imagine. So I used to just walk up the hill any type of way from the gyms in the morning because on Sundays my coach was like, if you clean the gym, you could train at the gym for free for the week. So I would come in on Sunday mornings. I would clean it for like an hour, hour and a half, and then I'd come back up. Sometimes after training, sometimes after cleaning, didn't matter. Come back up the hill, and I would, we have so many hood churches. Let me walk through the neighborhood. Let me do that while I'm at it. So many hood churches, man. It's just the music was hitting, bro, every day, every morning. On the weekends, let me walk down because there's a couple of houses that got converted. Excuse me, there's a couple of churches that got converted. So why not? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna chop it up like this. It's gonna get hella dark in a second, but it's whatever, you know. Yeah, I'm going down the memory lane more or less. It was on accident. I think the title basically what I was saying was that more or less I was gonna get my thing off, man. If you know what I'm trying to say, getting that off. And in order for me to do that, I had to tread territory where I had to like second guess and I had to think twice and think smart. So that's why I said I'm a victim of my own logic. But my addictions, man, at this point, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My addictions is just on some, I like to get my thing off. So I hit my soul, I hit so and so up. I'm like, how you doing? Cause she ain't hit me up. She ain't hit me back in like a month. So I just want to see what's going on with her. I just saw her a while ago, like an hour ago. We just did our thing. But like I said, I had to tread in these territories where I'm sitting there like I might have to crash out on somebody just to get some of that. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. I'm being PG about it. I'm being PG about it. But yeah. This street too, man. You can't see shit, man. Let me get across the street. Let me get across the street, man. I'm playing around right now. And I can hit the light. I can hit the light. Boom. All right. You can barely see it, so I'm gonna walk up. Tree right here. Swear to God, this shit been here for hella long. Some ancient shit. You know, kids used to play hide and seek behind these trees all the time. Tag and all that. Kids be running up and through little tree space. You see how this looks? See how that shit look? Look hella crazy. It's nighttime right now, so you can't really see it, but it just look kind of crazy. In the daytime, it's real smooth. It's like a nice thing to look at. Right now, you know, it look kind of creepy. No lie there. Yeah, this is the other corner of the church. You know. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I grew up on this side of the hill on 18th, and then like it's really interesting because like every now and again you see people attending these churches and coming through, and then you're just like, oh, okay. I didn't know you had connections on this side of the neighborhood or over here. On Cozy, you sub too. That's what's up, Erodi. Thank you, man. Erodi's supporting all the people here. That's what's up. Erodi's a good person. Erodi, you're originally Riz, right? Like you got multiple accounts. Like you got Riz and Erodi. That's good. Yeah, man. Let me get it down here. Let me see something. My homie used to live on this corner. I think his folks still over here. His folks still living over here, but I'm not gonna film that because that's on some privacy shit. I'm not gonna put him on blast. I think one time I don't know if it was a live. I think it was just like a recording, and I ran to bruh, not my friend, but the dad, and then we just chopped it up for a hot second. But yeah, what happened to the other dude? Which one? Which one? Hey, I was getting trolled. You should have saw, man. I was on live a while ago. There's a couple of them, man, because there was a dude earlier in the afternoon. He was trying to troll me. Dude, it was like either one or two people, and I started clowning them. I was like, you guys are all in the same room doing this. You guys are all in the same room doing this right now. But it was like they're asking me, what am I doing outside? You ain't got no life. What you doing? I was like, man, I mean, if no life is doing this compared to just sitting around typing shit up, man, let me know. Give me some suggestions, and let me know when you guys go live, so I can give my criticisms as well. But until then, I ain't trying to hear that shit. But you should have saw it. It was like an afternoon. They're trying to get on me. It was like 1v20. It was like me versus one dude with like 20 accounts, or two people with 10, four people with 5. I don't know. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and can't remember his name. There was a couple people. Yeah, there's a couple people like that, Max. There was a couple people like that. Here, let me stand right here, up to the corner. Boom, I'm gonna switch it. All right, man. You see this where it says the Lighthouse Temple? So the church is still there. The church is still standing right here. And now this house right here is kind of bluish, but it used to be yellow. The sun was like yellow or orange or some shit. I forget. But see a little driveway? People used to walk through it all the goddamn time. So I used to be walking through there, and then the lady would just run outside like, the hell is wrong with you walking on the side of the house? You scaring the shit out of me. I almost shot you. And I'm like, damn, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am. She's like, listen, you seem like good kids, man. Just don't be scaring me like that. If you see me, just acknowledge me. Just say something. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad, my bad. So, ever since then, me and that lady were locked in. Like, I'm not even really neighbors with her. There's people that live on the other side of the block, on the other side of the alleyway, and they were their neighbors, but those are my classmates from elementary and shit. But this is the church right here, one of the churches on the corner. And let me show you this little house. Not that it matter, but I'm just out here. I'm up on this side of the hill. Boom, this house right here, you can barely see it. Got the little fence and whatnot. This whole thing right here is pretty much a parking lot, bro. Little parking lot, and literally, literally on the other side of the house, my friend. Matter of fact, I'm gonna walk through the alleyway. For all time's sake. Rody, your other account is Riz, or what's your other account? I can't remember. Was your other account Riz or Pele? I can't remember what you told me. But now that where the house stands right now used to be a parking lot, and then me and my friend, we used to just sit there playing wall ball and like throwing shit, just throwing shit on the wall. Oh, Riz, okay, so that's your other one. But yeah, we used to be over there playing, and the dude would come out and he'd be yelling at my friend, and he just got tired of tolerating it. And I'm like, bro, he's trying to reason with you, he's trying to talk to you, So why are we like being mean to him? But I don't know why the dude was being mean to the church guy. I guess they had it out on some old time neighborhood shit. My friend, so called friend at the time, man, he was on some bullshit though. He was on some bullshit. Like it's just how he was living his life. He was just very inconsiderate. But he was also a kid that had a tumor. He was one of those like him and his brother. They each had like tumors or some shit. So I think they took him out. But then they both ended up dying of cancer like years later. But there were some interesting people. You know, the little brother was in my age group. Um, but yeah, he was in the same age group. But what was I trying to say, bro? We just didn't always click, and he was getting kind of annoying. So I wasn't really fucking with him after a while. Yeah, let me go and show you the alleyway. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna walk through it. This is basically behind the church right here. But see, like you can barely see it, but where that fence is at, here, let me hit the light. Where the fence is at right here, we used to just walk through it. And she used to be mad. She's like, "You don't be walking through here like that. You're scaring the shit out of me." She's getting ready to shoot us. She's about to shoot us, bro. Here, let me hit the light. Right here. There's the old alleyway. We used to just sit here, bro, like 11. In the alleyway just playing cards and stupid shit. Playing cards and like little games and shit. Till like 11 p.m. I come home, my dad was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "I was just kicking it." Erodi, man, just chill out, man. It ain't even that serious. Erodi, it's not even that serious, bro. Riz, it ain't that serious, man. So yeah, basically where this house is at right here. That's where it was. And then this side of the house used to be this little shed. My friend used to be right here, man. You see these trees right here? They used to be a lot thicker when it came to vegetation and the branches. So no, you're good. Erodi, you're good, man. Just let it go. It's cool. It ain't that serious. But he would just stash scooters and skateboards in there. So you know, sometimes people would get their bikes stolen. They would just stash it in the bushes. So over here in this alleyway, the bushes used to have all type of shit. Erodi, you're chilling, man. Just chill out, man. You're good. You're good. Everybody chilling. But yeah, it was a cool little alleyway. We used to be out here playing in the rain type shit because it'd be raining all the time. I'm trying to remember which house it is. I don't know if it's this one or the next one. It was actually my other grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? My other grandma. I don't know what the lotion's about, man. I don't know what that mean, Max. I don't know what that is, bruh. But Jax, upload that video, man. If you're still here, go do your business and come back because I'm here. Yeah, it was this one right here, if I remember correctly. This is my old grandma's house. Grandma and grandpa. We call them Apo, which means elder. But yeah, they ended up selling that property. My uncle did. But do your thing. Inside joke. I don't even know what that means, man. If that's the inside joke, I don't need to know. Why you doing that here? I don't know why you doing that here, bro. That's something between y'all, man. You talking amongst yourselves, man. What's that? Oh shoot. Over here stepping on shit, man. But yeah, it was right here. My uncle used to have this German Shepherd. Go do your thing, man. Go do your thing, cause I'm here. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, Jax. You know I'm gonna be here for like an hour or so. 40, 50 something minutes. So Jax is, you know, if you're tapped into Jax's page, he's gonna upload some stuff right now. That's what he do. You know? That was my other what do you call it? That's my other relative's house over there, man. I don't know what that means, man. I just don't know what it means. You know what I mean? I don't know what the side talk. Like the side talk is fine to me, but it's like if it's like an inside joke, like you know, I just don't know what that is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is it towards me? What is it about? Just let me know what it's about. You like the whale wave combo hollow? Hey, this house used to be abandoned, bro. This shit used to be abandoned, low key. And there was a dude who used to just sleep on the porch. Dude used to sleep on the porch, and we would play in the alleyway, and you know he'd get mad at us, and sometimes he would throw shit at us. So we used to throw shit back. Oh, there was another dude right here. Matter of fact, let me get across the street. Let me see if it looked the same. Yeah, the thing is, you know, it's high, so when you shoot it at a tilt, you kind of get what you need, but you got to do it in real competitive settings. It doesn't always work, but you got to do it right, you know. So I'm trying to remember if it was this driveway or another one. Let me just show you. It was the dude I used to talk to on your chat. Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. There's a couple of people that were kind of like that. So there's multiple access points. So it used to be kind of like this way. You keep going down the alleyway. This is a dead end. But then if you go towards this one on the other side of the bush, there's a way to access certain people's what's it called? Again, this is some 2000 shit. Fede. Oh yeah, Fede. I ain't seen that dude in hell long. I don't know what happened to that dude. It might have been this one, but it could be somewhere more down the street. But there was a spot where like there's like a certain way. Like I don't want to walk through it because I'm on live, but I don't want to walk through it. But my homie the guy Jacob, the guy who died of cancer, rest in peace. But he used to run through people's yards and just snatch shit. Hella funny. He was this white kid with an afro, so he was hard to miss. But he used to, like, one dude pissed him off, bro, and he just went in his backyard, took his shit. Look, he just took his bike and shit. He was like, "Yep, oh yeah, he got the Razor scooter. I'm gonna get that too." And he just went, snatched it out, and he ran through the alleyway. He would snatch it, because he would stash it. There were so many bushes and vegetation everywhere. He would just put it in the bushes. So he would stash other people's scooters and bikes. So there was some days we would just go around the neighborhood finding Razor scooters and bicycles and shit. And mind you, I don't know how to ride a bike, so I would just sit in there running. I would just be dipping all the time. I was boxing back then, so I would just be running. I was like, let me get my cardio in. I'd just be dipping. I had the Hurricanes on. Sometimes I had the what else I had? If I didn't have the Hurricanes, I might have had these beat up LeBrons or like some Tims. I had like these used Tims that I'd be wearing, be mobbing, just mashing with it. And he would just stash it in the bushes. It was hilarious. Because sometimes you come back to the bushes, you're like, oh damn, they found all those scooters. There would be like 3 scooters stashed in the bushes. And people find that shit. And people be stashing bicycles and shit. It's just hilarious, bro. You find all type of other shit though. You just find like tin cans full of like weed. Like, man, we don't even smoke. We don't need that shit. We just goofy ass kids, really. If it is YouTube, that bar, clowns in the dark. Oh, okay. But I remember there was a dude here who had that name, right? I don't know if that's, yeah, I don't know. But I forgot. So I'm just mobbing through, seeing what it was. Man, yeah, I used to go down this way sometimes. After work, I used to do a couple of joints. A couple of them lives. Not necessarily here, but like, excuse me, not a live, but I would just do like my little video recording up here, up top, and then sometimes it worked out, sometimes it wouldn't. I get rid of it. So there's a few of them that might be on deck. There's a few that like I kind of approve that I might have uploaded, but I think for the most part, I just started. I don't even know when I first started doing these lives. I started going through the old archives because I was putting tags on shit, and I was like looking at stuff. It was at least, I'm at least 90 right now, so I've done at least 90, and I was like, bro, I'm close to 100. Because in general, like, this is number 49, and then there was some video game ones, and I'm doing Hollow Knight right now. So we had Hollow Knight, there's some video game shit. So I'm doing all type of shit. I'm getting it done. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Jax is still there, but Jax, man, you working? Are you editing on your phone? Are you putting it on the computer? Like, what you got? Yeah, I don't know if you're still there. He might not be, because he might be doing some uploading and some editing right now. He's about to. He said he's gonna kick it with his friend. His homie's coming over, and they're about to probably do some videos. So check out his Beyblade content, Jax Kit, JAXX_KIT. Man, that's my guy right there. He been tapped in with my lives for a long time. He got his Cash App in his links. Go check his biography or whatever. Go check his links. Go to his Cash App. Donate some money to that kid, man. Donate some money to that kid. Where they got the little strobe light, I throw up the peace sign to it. You know. But yeah, that's what it's looking like, man. I'm not even gonna show this other spot. There it is right here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go down this way. I'm gonna show you on the camera. Boom. Looking like this. You're editing. Oh, you're good, man. You're good, Jax. I just didn't know if you were there or not still. That's 23rd right here, man. 23, they're just booming. Back in the gap. Just booming, bro. You're good, Jax. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone dropping in. 23rd, man. Matter of fact, right on here on this intersection, I remember helping this one dude in a wheelchair or whatever the fuck. He had like a little assistance chair or something, and I was mobbing with him. I pushed him all the way across over here. But I'm gonna show you, man. I'm gonna walk over across the street. I'm gonna show you some shit. Fede vinegars. I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what that mean though. You know. Yeah, everything different now, man. Everything different. I've been reflecting a bit. It's funny though, because everybody's checking on me, and I don't know how to, I don't know how to accept it. Like, there's a part of me that's like, I think I'm fine, realistically, but like, it's hard for me to appreciate when people check on me, because I don't know, it's something about the vulnerability that kind of throw me off. I'm like, I'm fine, man. If as long as I'm going through the motions, I'll be all right. Because I just don't like being that person. Like, I don't like being that guy complaining about my situation and shit. Not that Fede name. I don't know, bro. His name is Fede Vinegar's I. Not that Fede name, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're saying, bro. It's making me dyslexic just reading that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I give him a slack though because he's a kid. So, but I'm just like, I don't know what he's typing sometimes. But he did that shit like when we had the video game live. I'm like, bro, what am I reading? I don't know what I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on, my guy. So let me know what's going on, Arodi, aka Riz. Let me know what's going on. But nah, she was hella different. She was hella different. And I don't know what to make of it. It's just changes really. And on top of that, and then the other shit that ended up happening, related to the work and whatnot, I'm on some crash out time. Everybody's checking on me, like, you doing all right? Is everything fine here? I'm just like, I don't know how to accept that. I don't know how to accept, people reaching out. I'm not the most self-sufficient person, but I try to be. So it be throwing me off low key. Throwing me off low key. It's, yes, you understand that one? Yeah. It's you gotta think about it one way, right? Like, on like a responsibility thing, it's a good thing, right? But then on like a overall like health or mental health kind of thing, I don't know if it's necessarily good. So I'm really careful about it. I'm really careful about it. You understand? They had some shit popping off a while ago when I caught the bus up the hill, so I'm gonna see if it's still popping. They had like a couple of vendors out here and shit. I'm gonna show you because I've done a couple lives on this back street on Spring, just sitting there with a cigar or a joint, just posted up, and people are like, "What you doing out here? Why are you showing kids how? Why are you teaching kids how to smoke?" And I'm like, "Oh, my bad. Oh, Fede's name is Fede Vinegarani." So yeah, like I said, I don't know who these people are. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know who these people are. But like another kid brought it up. Like, do you know about this? I was like, I don't know anything about that stuff. But yeah, this right here, man. Like these apartments right here, specifically, like this whole block used to be like the laundromat and the mail station, USPS, whatever the fuck. Used to be all that. And then the UPC was on the corner. The Emoja Peace Center was over there. And now it's just apartments, man. Let me go ahead and show you that. So it's all different. I used to be straight up laundromat. How's it going? Straight up laundromat. Uh, you know, what you call that shit, man? The fucking the mail room or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What do you call that shit, bro? Going to the mail center, whatever you call it. That sound crazy. Hold on, that sound crazy. I don't even know, man. Because mailman is the name of the job. But what's the name of the place you go for the mail and the packages? Post office, bro. That's what I'm saying. So it was by the post office, my guy. Damn, I'm over here fucking up. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Laundromat, post office. They had a convenience store. They had this one dude. I don't even know what kind of store it was, man. It was like Iraqi food or some shit, and they would usually just clown that dude. I don't know what kind of food he sold, but they used to just clown, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. What they on? But that's the restaurant. I'm like, all right. But yeah, it's all different now, man. Earl's used to be right here. He's still over there on the other side of the corner though. But the barbershop be right there. My homie be outside just boxing everybody. There it is, man. It's love. You know, Ernestine. I forget the full name. Ernestine. My guy Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix from the hood over here. He from Yesler. Was it MLK and Yesler, Empire Way type joint, 27, 28, wherever he at. I got Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. Our school colors on high school too, purple and white. Come on up, come on up. Yeah, Langston Hughes right there. I know what it is. I never got a chance to walk on this side. I never been on the other side of the hill to really film that. But that's the Langston Hughes joint. There's I might actually shoot a live over there next time at the actual center. It's like a performing arts center. So I might go over there. His name. But Rody, nobody give a damn about Fede, man. You're the only one talking about him. I'll be honest with you. So there's D. Charlene. She actually had like a little hairstylist or like a hair. What do you call that shit? Like a spot up on Madison. And that's actually my niece, or excuse me, my cousin's auntie. That's my cousin's auntie, but yeah, Edwin Pratt. A lot of names, man. Look those up. You know, I need to tap back in with my own research too, if I'm being honest. Let me switch it, man. Because everybody on busyness, I'm gonna keep them. Keep them away from that. I'm gonna highlight the people though. We're gonna highlight the people though. They're still booming out here, so we walk right over. If my barber outside, I'm gonna say what's up, because I got an appointment. Not next week, but the week after. So I'm gonna say what's up to him anyway. You know, it's all fucked up now. My bad. People that are with me. What you mean? Say Fede. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean by that. Is it supposed to mean something? It's supposed to mean something, though? I don't know. Does it relate to what I was saying? That's what I'm asking, though. All right, let me tie my shoe, bro. Tie my shit, man. See who's who. Max, let me know if you're here. Tapped in with me, man. I want to see what the line's for. I'll see what the line for. What they got, man? Who's who, man? What they on? Say it? I don't know what that means. Oh, Max is there. Max is here with us, man.
All right, y'all.
Sure they have, man. Oh, it's good. You on the way out? You on the way out? I was just saying what's up. Man, it's good to see you. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm on live right now, so I'm just mobbing through. But yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
Rose Cuts and Styles.
Rose Cuts and Styles, come down.
Yes, sir.
Get lined up. Yeah, you know. Yeah. We're mobbing through. We're going to see what they got. Hold on. Oh, they got Smash Bros right here. Hold on, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, man.
And I can make it baby.
Yo, come on, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, got it. Crazy, bro. I don't know if my guy's working tonight. I'm gonna see if he's working. Damn, everybody are. I ain't seen him yet. Oh, you are? No. Safe. I don't know what he's talking about. You said you're on Madden? See him, bro. Damn. I'm saying what's up to everybody, man. That's crazy. Doing pretty good, man.
That's good, man.
Stay out of trouble.
The college
Hey, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been visiting different cities. So.
Okay, man. I'm about to say. I see you right there with a freshman. I was like, what's up with that, man?
Yeah. Keep it in rotation.
I forgot what the last one was. It was like a blue one or something.
I had the blue one's Boise.
Okay,
the green one's Portland State.
Okay, man. Yeah.
So I think that's the last time I saw you. But
okay, man. Come on.
But it's funny because my niece actually goes to Boise.
Okay, cool.
So I was like, hey, give me a hoodie over there.
Yeah,
I need one, you know.
I know they're comfortable too.
That's really good.
You get some content in right now?
A little bit, yeah. So I'm just on live just saying what's up. There it is, man.
What's going on?
Miles Davis, you don't know.
What's up?
You don't know, man. We out here.
Come on, you gotta come down with us one time.
Hey, man, I'm trying to come through, man.
Right.
I need to get more income so that way I can just spend some money with y'all.
Hey, man, like I said, I'll show you less, so it's all good.
Hey, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. You have a great night. All right?
You too, man. All right, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, yes, sir. Man, it's booming tonight, Friday night, man. I'm happy. I got to see everybody. That's why I went to the whole workplace too. I want to see what's in the bus. I want to see what's over there. Yeah, I don't know what the roadie's talking about. That's my guy Niles, man. He got albums out too. I'm trying to get run over. Who's in the bus, man? So let me check this out. Fetty buys clowns from the dark web. What does that mean? Hold on, give me a second. Let me check something. Okay, my bad. I'm checking another text. Damn, man. I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna show it. How's it going? That's crazy as hell. It looked like a tour bus, but I don't know. I don't know. It's good to see friends out and about. Yeah. I'm gonna circle the block though, because they have something else going on. But I'm gonna check who's over there. Alpha Delta. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know what he's talking about. So, oh, here we go. My bad. Your phone keeps bugging when you try to edit. You do it tomorrow. My bad, man. Yeah, we're just out here. I don't know what's going on tonight. Like it's just one of those first or whatever. So the restaurant's called Communion. It's a dope spot, man. They got all the history on this side. Central District, man. CD, that's what we call it. They got everybody. You got to come down here, Jax. Apparently, there's like a little. I ain't found it yet. Actually, you might be right here. No, it's not that. It's the one in the corner. They got these Caribbean joints right here. Got the wings and all that. I gotta try it out. Barbecue. Let me show y'all, man. Is this it? This ain't it. Oh, that is it. The Jerk Shack. I should have dropped in on them. Shit, I be out here, man. Hey, man, that's crazy. I think he knows who you're talking about, Arodi. I don't know why you're so obsessed with him, but I don't know what's going on with that, man. I don't know why you're obsessed with dude. Here, let me switch it out. It's been a good couple of days and nights. I'm just trying to get as much hours content and like as much whatever I can, for the champions. Oh, I gotta show this off. Hold on. Oh, we got it. 1979. They got everything up here, man. 1979. I wasn't even born. Supersonics right there. Supersonics right there. You see right here? Remember I was telling you guys about that last live. That's Aaron Dixon. It's a panther inside the I know, right? He said, "Be quiet, bro." I'm saying, bro. But it's Aaron Dixon inside the Seattle police car. Black Panther. You got the beret. You see the beret? That's an ode to him. That's what the graffiti mean. You see this right here? It's a mix lot. Posse on Broadway right there. Afro Pig, Massive Monkeys, MLK, Super Bowl, all Seattle shit. There it is, man. That's what we on. He really trying to connect with Max. He's really trying to connect with Max, man. And this is the place, though. He said, "Search Fede, please." Max test. Oh, duh, I don't know what you were talking about. He said, "Stop yapping." Quit yapping about Fede. I don't know what's going on. But no, here, let me. It is the Jerk Shack. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, man. But I don't want to like. I don't know, man. He a kid. I leave him alone. I just be leaving him there. We had a kid last chat. I think he's a kid. His name is Diebe. And Diebe was just talking about Pikachu and Charizard the whole time. I'm like, bro, we're done about like Pikachu and Charizard were yesterday. I don't know why you're bringing them up today. So I don't know if he got mad and came back in. He said, "Thank you." He said, "Thank you." Yeah, man. I pray for that kid, man. I pray for that kid. He said, "Finally." you know. But see, Rody, they're being nice to you, man. They're being sweet to you. Like it's just like, come on, bro. I don't know what you keep talking about, dude. I don't know. Keep talking about the same dude. He said, "Praise the Lord Jesus." Praise be to God. Oh shit. Over here walking. My bad. My bad. He said, "Praise be to God." So I'm just out here. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna walk past my neighbor's church too. I'm gonna do that for a little bit, man. People outside, everybody outside right now, and it's good vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's really good vibes. I was hoping. See, this is a different side, but over on the south side, my homie be out there with the old school. So I wanted to see him. I didn't know if he was gonna be out tonight, but I ain't seen people in so long because they've been locked up that I just don't know if I noticed them. One of my friends though, he hasn't changed. He's been like the same height. He just got kind of bulkier. So I don't know. I just didn't see him a long time. But every time I run into people, I'm just out here dolo. You know, just solo with it. So catch me out here solo all the time. You know, I'm like up the street from the house right now. So it's kind of funny because they got right here. What is this? Ice cream and cookies or something like that. Low Rider Cookie Company. They got ice cream too. Ice cream and cookies, right? So it's right here. Ice cream and cookies, right? Boom. And then you got cannabis. You got the dispensary right there. And this is where I be getting my J's at. Whenever you see me chiefing a J, it's like I get it from here all the time. And this used to be Ponder, but now it's like it used to be called Ponder, and now it's like hidden something. What is it called? I gotta look at the name. Forbidden. That's what it's called, Forbidden. But it used to be called Ponder. So I don't know if it was like they're switching names or if they just like they sold the old spot and they got a whole new thing or whatever. Oh shit, you going in? My bad, my bad. Oh, my bad. Is 6162 as a freshman good? I think. Oh shit. Damn. Bro, that's your window? You want me to grab it? That's crazy. Holy shit. Woo. Yo, my guy's side windows came out. I don't know if you heard that noise. The side window just cracked out, man. Damn. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave them. That's crazy as hell. That shit was loud as hell. You good, right? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, that was crazy. That shit was hella loud. That shit freaked me out. Hey Max, man, I've been the same height since middle school, dog. I swear to God, I've been 5'5" my whole life. I swear to God. So that's what I'm saying. The fact that you're 6'1", 6'2", that's good. That's better than nothing, man. Because I know some people, and also you gotta think you're a freshman, so it's like you might hit a growth spurt at some point. You know, you might hit that growth spurt, which is kind of gonna be kind of good. Do you know how tall? Who was the tallest person in your family? Like, you know, historically, mom's side, dad's side. You know, I've been stuck at 5'5" my whole life, man. You know, that's why I couldn't play football. I could just do boxing. And boxing, you know, everybody's short. If they ain't short, they're just like equalizing people taller than us. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the best fighters in time have always been like anywhere between 5'3" to 6'1" type shit. You know, except for like when you get to Ali and shit. Ali be you know, Jax said he's short. Jax, I thought you was a big kid, man. How tall are you, Jax? I thought you was tall, Jax. Yeah, when you're not tall, see that's the thing. When you're 4'11". No, you're not. You're taller than mom or dad and mom though. That's a good sign, man. You might end up being the tallest person in the family, which is a good thing. If you end up being the tallest person, that's dope. Jax, you're 4'11". I don't believe that. Something tells me you're not 4'11". That's kind of crazy though. But you might hit a growth spurt too. Yeah, you might hit that's what I was gonna say. You might hit the growth spurt soon. I don't know when. Hopefully sooner than later. You know, there's nothing wrong with being 4'11" though. I'll tell you right now, all the best fighters I ever knew, man, them motherfuckers like 5'3", 5'2", 5'3", and shit. It's always the people that can't dunk that got resort to like combat. It's always them. So it just comes down to choices, you know. If you're like Max Rats, if you're 6'1", 6'2", yeah, you better play football. You better go hoop. You know what I'm saying? And if you played baseball too, that'd be yeah. If you play baseball like 6'3" or some shit, that'd be crazy. Be walking out there like Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge like 6'8". This motherfucker Aaron Judge is 6'8", bro. He's the size of LeBron. Pause. He's that big. Pause. And he's out here. I'm gonna work on Project Whale. A white LeBron. You're gonna be white Braun 2.0. Hey, Max. I was talking to someone on the live last time. I don't know if you realize this, because someone get. Oh yeah, yeah. True. If you get a 6 foot one, that'll work, man. Actually, that'll work. Because right now, Bam Adebayo. What is it? Bam Adebayo and Asia Wilson. They're a power couple. They're both in the NBA, and then to have a kid, that's gonna be the craziest center ever. You know what I'm saying? Ever. That'd be kind of crazy. Everybody's outside. I'm really, it's a good night. Friday night, everybody's outside. That's crazy. I always be by myself. I'll be chilling by myself. I'm like an introverted extrovert. I'm like an extroverted introvert. I'm ambiverted. That's what they call it. Ambiverted. But hold on. Let me check some. Let me know if the audio is good, the visual. But now, I was talking to someone about this, Max. I don't know if you're still there with us, but I was talking to someone about this, man, because someone showed up in the chat talking about the Great White Hope. What's my quote of the night? Damn, my quote of the night is dude, everybody's having a good time tonight. Everyone's in good spirits. Everybody's in good spirits. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Everybody's in good spirits, man. But there was a dude who was in the live the other night, and he was saying something like, "How do you feel about the president, the new Great White Hope?" And I was like, "Let me tell you something, man. I don't think he is. But what I am looking forward to is Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying? Cooper DeJean. Oh shit. But now Cooper Flag, because you think about it, we never had like a when's the last time we had a white dude that was in the NBA All-Star game that was from America? It's always like Sabonis or Joker or Luca. Those aren't Americans, so we need another Great White Hope in America. Last one was like Larry Bird, because Steve Nash, he was in the All-Star game, but he's Canadian. So it's like, man, we need to get some other people in there. What's going on? That was a little cat. You guys, what's cool? First white cornerback in the NFL. Cooper DeJean, yeah. Cooper DeJean, man, they out here right now. And Cooper Cup finally went to the Seahawks, I found out. Back to Cooper's. But yeah, man, we need another Larry Bird type joint. And it might be Cooper Flag. We don't know yet. Like a Great White Hope in America. Like an American player that's going to be an all-star. Like a Great White Hope for American players. That's an all-star and and he's on the Olympic team. You know what I'm saying? Last time we seen that was Larry Bird. Larry Bird was an all-star and he was an Olympian. We haven't seen that since him, really. I'm trying to think who the last one was. Because like we had white ones, but they were like European. You know what I'm saying? Or they were from like Spain or some shit. Well, Spain is in Europe, obviously. But motherfucker Spanish, French and shit. Cooper's the only cornerback that I've seen boomstick Derrick Henry. That's crazy, actually. Cornerback is like my favorite players, man, because I rock with Richard Sherman. And right now, I got my Devin Witherspoon jersey. I fuck with cornerbacks. That's why I'm looking forward to Travis Hunter, man, when he gets to the league. I just want to see what he's gonna do. We'll see. We're gonna find out. But yeah, used to go to Martin Luther King School. That's what's up, man. We got an MLK school here too. I forgot where it's at though. It might obviously be on MLK. I just remember if it's in the south end or if it's like on this side. I'd be forgetting. You think he's going as a cornerback or a wide receiver? What's funny is like they got to take him as one first, man. So it comes down to the team that takes him, like what they need him for. You know, it just kind of comes down to like, I mean, I don't know what picks are going to be the first 10 picks, but he's got to be in the first 10 picks, man. He was, he's what he got the Heisman and he was like pretty much MVP of his school. So it's like he got to go like top 5, top 10 at least. I don't know, man. That's a good question, man. I'm trying to think who's the Ashton Genty is going to a good team. And it's crazy. My cousin goes to. I mean, not my cousin. My niece goes to Boise State, and she was like, Ashton Genty's out here putting in work. That's gonna be crazy. We need a running back, my guy. We need one. He's in high school. You guys got to remember, a roadie, aka Riz, is like 6. He's a kid, so he's just kind of going based off his senses. So that's why he talks and he sounds the way he does when he's hyping. So that's why I like having him around. He's a good kid. He's a good kid, but he'll spam a little bit, so that's all it is. But you're not doing nothing wrong, man. It's just He's just like he be kicking it with us. He's kicking it with us. He's cool. Yeah, Ashton Genty, man. I don't know who needs a running back. Any damn near any team can use one. Maybe the Rams could use one. I don't know. I don't even know who's over there in LA. I can't even tell you right now. My bad if I hit the mic. I didn't mean if I hit the mic. My bad. Yeah, Rhodey's still a kid, man. So just be patient with him. Just be patient with Bray. How old am I? I'm 30. I'm 31. You talking about me or someone else? Let me know if you're talking to someone else in the chat, man. I'm not even gonna go all the way. Oh, you talking about Genty goes to the Steelers? Ooh, damn, that'd be crazy. Who's the QB for the Steelers right now? DK, Pickens, and Ashton. Yeah, that offense gonna be scary. That means the Steelers might overthrow the Baltimore. See, Baltimore had a lot of chances. They had 5 years to figure it out. They keep coming up short. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Baltimore Ravens, but they came up short how many times? You coming up short this many times, it's over. You lost your chances. It's time for the Steelers. I fuck with Pittsburgh. Who else is over there though, man? I forgot the other teams. It's like Cincinnati. Joe Burrow don't got no more help. So yeah, I don't know, bro. I swear they pick Aaron Rodgers. Bro, I swear if they pick Aaron Rodgers, I'm over with this. Yeah, man. I didn't think about that, bruh. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna say something scary, Max. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna say something scary. If somehow Shador ended up in the Steelers with Ashton Genty, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm just saying, if it did, that'd be scary. Because Shador ain't got to do much. That offense gonna do most of it for him. Just get an O line that protects you. You'll be all right. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers is one of the most watched dudes in the NFL right now. He got a long career, but he's been doing it for so long. Like he was cooking the North, NFC North. He was cooking them for so long that like the Vikings had to do they had to get wild card spots. That's how much he cooked over there. Or Cam Ward. Ooh, damn. See, there's so many good QBs, man, and there's other QBs moving around. But the Jets season, yeah, that's the other aspect, man. It's been an interesting year. Like I was kind of on and off watching the NFL this season, so I was barely keeping up. But people were keeping me up to date on what was going on. And I was mainly watching football because like the thing about football was I was watching Deion Jr. aka Osakin. I was watching his vlog that he does when he's over at Colorado. He's just vlogging his dad and his brothers and whatnot. Everybody showing up. Oh, is Jimmy Horn getting picked up too? I just thought about that. A lot of dudes at Colorado, man. There's a lot of dudes in Colorado at the little what do you call that? Their little pro ball or whatever. Little pro ball for the college kids. Your boy from Bama to Pittsburgh. What's your guy's name from Bama? I don't know my names that well. My cousin's from Alabama, so she'd be rooting for them. My cousin be rooting for Alabama. But yeah, Jax, man, if you're still there, I don't believe you're 4'11", my guy. That's crazy. Jax said he's 4'11". I don't believe it for some reason. I don't know if he's there. Your brother plays soccer at school? That's what's up. Yo, Rody, I don't think your sister wants you to share that. Yeah, don't share that. Be careful about that. Be careful, my guy. Yeah, don't, especially if you're speaking about women, be careful when you speak about their information, especially publicly. Yeah, just be careful, my guy. But you're good. Like I said, man, he's a good kid. He's just an innocent kid. Rody, yeah, my bad. I'm reading this wrong. Yeah, I've barely been keeping up, but you said Jalen Milrow. Man, one of my damn, I gotta remember my cousin, one of her nephews, and I say cousin because we're like family, but it's like extended family. One of her nephews, I think he got a baseball scholarship or something crazy. One of them got football, and the other one got baseball. But it's crazy, man, because them kids are like 18 right now, and they're like they're starting to get into like the college league and all that. Excuse me. Can be crazy to watch. But yeah, I'm out here, man. My bad. Hey, Jack's probably pieced out for a second. I think he's still working on the stuff. But yeah, this dude said he's 4'11". I don't believe that. That's crazy. Who's 4'11"? Man, that's crazy. Opinion on our King LeBron? Well, it's interesting, man. At his age, man, he needs all the help he can get. You don't watch much basketball? So yeah, he's one of the best, man. I think like you talking about in general, or you talking about this season? You talking about this season, or you talking about Because the thing is, I barely watch too, but I pay attention enough. But you know, he's the king. I still think MJ is the goat, but LeBron is the king. You know, if that makes sense. And it's a tricky one, but LeBron has in general, it's kind of cool because the fact that Lakers team like they need LeBron to like do so much shit for them, it's really sad. It's like, come on, y'all. I need Austin Reeves to step up. When AD was around, he would get injured. Like if AD tried hella hard, you know what I'm saying, bro? If AD tried hard, then he would injure himself. He would get the groin injury or some other stuff. So he had to play at a certain pace. But it's just like these guys, all they have to do is just average 15 to 20 each at least. That's asking a lot from them though, because it's just hard for them to do that. But LeBron's having to facilitate the floor and like play. Bro, whenever AD was out, LeBron played center. That's terrible. So you got this dude who's like what 39, 38 at the time. This is like last season. Dude was like 38. He's one of the oldest people in the league playing center. That's fucked up. So this year he's kind of getting all the help he needs. And if you add Luka, see Luka will get you 25, 30 a night. LeBron could just get you 15, 20. Because they still need LeBron and LeBron don't miss. You know, he has like his certain spots from three on the other side of the arc in the corners. So he's all right. But he can facilitate and he can assist. He do these crazy passes. You know, he's like Magic Johnson and Jason Kidd combined type shit. That's LeBron. And then he has the mental of all the history and all the data. You know, he's like perfect cell and shit. That shit crazy. So LeBron on a different IQ level and he's on a different like skill level compared to a lot of people. You know, and he's still going at a high level. He's still going at a high level. You know, he's always had to be that guy. Like you think about Curry. Curry was coming off the bench. Curry had like all these injuries he had to battle through, and he wasn't that guy until he started becoming, until they created that rotation around him and they let him be free. And then MJ always had to be that. I mean, sorry, not MJ, but LeBron always had to be that guy. MJ did too, because MJ was cooking in his first year against the Celtics, but he didn't. He just didn't get past the Celtics. But LeBron had to deal with LeBron and Kobe's era is really interesting because they had to deal with the sons of Michael, because everybody wanted to be like Michael. They were either copying his style or doing their own interpretation of it. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. I should do Omega videos. I don't know, man. Because you know on Omega you got random kids. You got like random kids on there. I don't want to be 31. Like, hey, how old are you? I'm 31, talking to a damn kid. So I don't know. But I mean, some people do it, but they're like influencers and shit. I just don't want to talk to no kids. You know, I won't deal with that. But I hear what you're saying. I kind of hear what you're saying. It's like it's not a bad thing to do. Me and the homies were on there. It's pretty chill. Because you be seeing people from around the world and around the country. Like you see stuff like that, right? Catch the Predators. Oh no. Hey, you ever seen that thing? I don't know if it's Vitaly or something else, but they got the thing where they catch the Predators and they be throwing hands on them. I want to do that shit. I want to throw hands on the Predators. You know, my bad. I'm crossing the street, so I'm looking around. I saw more 40-year-old dudes than kids. Hell no. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine dudes in his 40s and they're watching that shit and they're just thinking to themselves like, "Oh, they're on there. I need to get on there." That's what they're thinking. That's their thought process, man. So, but good luck to them. That's sad. That's actually really sad. I'm gonna get back to this stone. I should have been posted up here last time, the whole time, because I was on the bench up there, and that's where I was getting trolled up the hill. I was getting trolled up there, but I'm chilling right now, man. I don't know. So you and the homies are on there. So you just ran into dudes on there? Oh man, I don't want to run into no dudes. You got an 18-year-old goth baddie that liked me. There you go. Did she follow you on IG or something or whatever socials you got? Did she end up following you, man? Man, I saw my barber a while ago. Not Earl, but Earl's he's like the main barber at that shop. I was looking for Jason. I didn't see nobody, and then I saw the kids playing Smash Bros. That was crazy. And there was a DJ up in there playing all the cuts. I was like, what the fuck? That shit crazy. You wish you got it, remember? Oh, you didn't have the time. Uh, hey, golf baddies are different, right? I don't think I ever dealt with one. I'd be dealing with like the princess kind of girls, but like they're like princessy, like model ones. That's the ones I usually deal with. Or that's what they tell me at least. Like, oh, I used to do modeling. I used to do a little bit of acting. I'm like, oh, okay. That's kind of weird, but I don't know. 3 years difference ain't bad. Trust. Oh yeah, I mean, but you're young though too. You're young, man. It's kind of weird because for dudes, like I remember when I was getting my but it's kind of weird. I was getting my GED. I was like 15, 16 years old, and I was at this little community college, and like girls was trying to figure out what's going on with me. I'm like, bro, I'm like 16 right now. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really think about it, but it's different, right? When it comes to dudes, it's a different type of thing. Because like them grown women was ready to be sugar mom or whatever. It's kind of funny. And I was with it. I was a young man, so I was with it, but it was just kind of funny. Because on the reverse side, nobody fucks with the reverse. If it's a young girl around these dudes, like, nah, fuck that. We're more protective of women. I think everybody is at least. But every man's dream, a golf baddie, yeah, something like that, right? Something like that. What's that girl's name? Rhea Ripley or whatever, little wrestler. Everybody fuck with that shit. Or Leah, whatever her name is. I don't even know. I'll be forgetting, man. I'm happy. Like it's just a good vibe today, man. Everybody seemed to be having a good time. I was having a great time too. Double checking my stuff, my messages, man. But yeah, man. I'm gonna call it right there, man. I might get back on, charge up my phone a little bit, and then jump on the little video game live. I might just do a bit of Hollow Knight before I go to bed. But it depends on the time. Let me check the time. It's 10:03. It depends, man. I don't know. I might just charge up the phone and then watch some ASMR so I can pass out early. Because if I pass out early, then maybe I don't know, man. It'll be have a good thing. Hop off. It's 12 over there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's 12 over there. But yeah, y'all check out Jax's stuff. Jax Kit. Check out his content. He's working on some Beyblade stuff right now, man. He got some stuff going on, man. My foot been fucked up, bro. I'm like, the hell? But yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out, man. Max, it was good to chop it up with you. I'm happy you're still working out, man. You got to make it to the league so I can buy that jersey. You stay tapped in, man. I'm trying to buy that jersey. Let me know. You said wait. Oh, all right, man. I got a minute. What's going on? You should start gaming with your viewers. How do I do that? I don't know how to do it really. I need to get like a little camera for the because if I end up doing Steam, like hop on with mics. Yeah, that's the other thing, man. I need to get like a setup because I don't have a mic setup and I don't have a camera setup for the gaming stuff yet. So I'm able to do it like you've seen it before. Like I'm able to stream through the OBS, or you can record, and any dudes that want to play could join. Oh yeah, yeah, I've been hearing about that. But see, I was trying to do. I know like on Twitch you could do something similar. You don't got a PC set up yet. I have a laptop, but I was telling my cousin. I texted him. I said I might get Steam, so that way I could just plug in the USB controller and then just play directly from there, and then just download the. Or I don't. I guess I don't have to download it if the files are through the server, but I don't know how it works. So we'll see when I get there, man. I don't know if I really need the setup. I already have the webcam on the laptop. I just need a mic, I guess, like a good setup, like a decent one. I'll be tuned in to people though. It's Friday night, so I'm waiting for Solarian. Solarian's probably gonna go live. Solarian's one of my mods, but I've known him for like months now because I've always watched him do like what do you call this? Do RPGs live. But yeah, it'd be fun to play games like Repo. What's Repo? Let me know what that is. But I don't be knowing much about games. I just be playing RPGs and shit. That's what I be playing most of the time. One player type shit. But Max, I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna try to do something like that. I don't know when. Hopefully soon, man. I'm just trying to see who's all. Yeah, I don't know. I got to tap in with people. All right, see you, man. Yep. Good luck and stay safe. Yeah, I'm like right next to the house, so I'm gonna just go home at this point. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you everybody dropping in. Rody, let me know if you're still there chilling. Shout out to you, Jax Kit, as always, my guy. Who I forget, man. A couple people came in and out here. Pause. Yeah, there's a lot of things in the chat. Hollow X Bays dropped in early, checked on me. Appreciate that, my guy. Who else we had? There was hella chat to read. Oh, you're cozy. Yep, Keith Johnson. Shout out to you. That was it. And there was a couple people that kind of got banned. But yeah, Rody, man, it's time. It's time to go. It's time for bed, man. It's time to go inside. I'm gonna go and just tap in on whoever shows up on live. I'm gonna just tap into their pages. I'm gonna text a few people back and just get to business, you know. But I think today's a good day to chill. You know, I'm at relaxing and get busy on the weekend again, starting tomorrow. So we'll see. What is this? The third live, second one that was face to face, fourth or some shit. I'm losing track, my guy. I was actually doing some gameplay stuff that I was documenting. So we'll see if I finish doing that tonight. If not, well, I don't know because I'm gonna go to the library. No, I don't need to go to the library tomorrow. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just trying to get my thoughts in order. So I'm sorry, man. But already, Jack's Kit, all you guys in that peace. Y'all have a good night wherever you guys are at, whatever time zone you're at, man. You have a good night, bro. I'm gonna get out of here, bro. I'm gonna go home right now. All right, peace. Everybody's having a good night tonight, man. Good vibes. Good vibes, man. You know, peace out, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.